Peace and blessings to the world. This is the slave of Allah. Some in this world know me as Shark Ibrahim Ali. There's a lot of monikers, there's a lot of nicknames, there's a lot of titles that, I went by, and, I'm currently residing in a place called Fairfax County, Virginia. This moment is just a moment of vulnerability on a day in which we'll live forward and backwards the same way. Today is 12/22/21, and if you flip that backwards, it's 12/22/21. Flip that forward, 12/22/21. So this will be a day in which will continue on forever. So this moment is going to be recorded off an iPad that has S.W.T on it, and was provided for me by the Queen of Queens. And may God bless the royal family. May God bless the Queen of Queens. May God bless the King of Queens. May God continue putting favor in their life and continue to show that Allah is the best thing that happened to this world. Now, this is going to be a little bit longer of a video, but it's for those who want to listen, not for those who want to hear. I have, in this last 5 years, gained such a new perspective on what this thing called life is. And I understand that the social construct of this world is just that construct based off social cues and social misconduct. As of right now, you see me in this tattered garb. You see me wearing items in which are unbecoming to the social norms that we're normally used to. And this is where I choose my comfort, is knowing that you spent hard-earned money that God has provided you on items that won't give you any help on the day you need help. And all this outfit that I'm wearing, I've received from the Lord, and I have not purchased for myself. This outfit that I'm currently wearing might cost less than $20, honestly. And I'm sitting here in a very comfortable situation, knowing that I would still be in I-Nova psychiatric ward today if it wasn't for Jihad Chowdhury. And I'm thankful, I really am, because I was able to understand that it's not a broken brain I'm dealing with, it's a broken heart. And the way my heart is set up is that it's not really in my chest. It's in all your chests. It's in all of your minds. It's all in your mom's hearts. It's all in your dad's hearts. It's all in your sister's hearts. It's all in your brother's hearts. It's in your dog's hearts. It's in all your hearts. And that's why my heart is calm. Now, for those who know me, know that I used to partake in Doge. No, not Dogecoin, Doja. And, now that I've seen the light, and I'm not talking about the lighter, I'm talking about the true light, I've realized that instead of doing these detrimental things to my health and thinking that I was going to change, I'm just going to give the Lord all my change, and He's going to give me back solid bills. So I'm sitting here right now on the day before the holidays, and I'm sitting here knowing that I will be offering my prayers at an extended clip. I will be giving my Lord all praise and all thanks. I will be giving everything that I have to a form of charity that's becoming to my Lord's pleasure. I will continue to guide those to my Lord, knowing that if they do meet Him the same way I met Him, that they won't have to lose what I lost. I will continue being a beacon of hope to those who have no hope. I don't really have any ulterior motives. There's nothing you guys can provide me in this earth that's going to make my heart whole. My Lord is the one who is filling that hole. He's the one who's holding my heart. He's the one who's guiding me. He's the one who's protecting me. He's the one who's financing this excursion, I apologize. He's the one who is writing my checks and letting me cash it at will. He's the one giving me this fly outfit. He's the one who's allowing me to write these things. He's allowing me to do all these things. So if you ever thought Shorak Ibrahim Ali was doing something for you, incorrect. It was the conduit of my Lord providing whatever it was that you're looking for. So I just want to give you a backstory. So I was born in Elmhurst, Queens, on a rainy day in January. January. I apologize. In August 26th to be precise, 1991. And my mother, God rest her and God bless her, was going through so much emotionally and spiritually that she blocked my father from being a father. And from that decision that she made out of emotion was what caused her to be miserable her whole life. And the day she died, I realized that I can't make those same decisions, because if I do, I'm going to be miserable. And I'm not going to say my mom lived a miserable life. She was very accomplished. She did a lot of things for everyone in her life, including myself. However, the fact that she left my father literally was the catalyst to her dying. And to my father, wherever you are, just know I'm waiting for you. I love you. I respect you and I praise you. And I'm thankful for you, Father. But right now, what I want you guys to know is that there's only a few things I want in this world. And I'm going to explain them to you. There's actually 5. Okay? 1, my Lord. 2, me, myself, and I. 3, my Father. 4, let me get this. 4, Scott Miscuddy. And 5, the King of Queens, which is General Malahu Ali. That's it. Everything else, it can be for the world. But those 5 things is what I want. Okay? So it doesn't matter which order I get in, as long as the Lord's first and whatever He says afterwards goes. So, as a slave of Allah, let me explain to you what that has allowed me to have access to. Now, not only is it a fly nickname and one that will transfer over to the next world, God willing, it will be one that will be standing the test of time. Because if anyone who knows me has ever touched me or has felt me, it will tell you that I'm super soft. Super, like absolutely super soft. But when people who oppose me, people who try to take away what God has provided, will say I go super hard. Okay? So I don't have time for fear. I don't have time for doubt. I don't have time for embarrassment. I don't have time for any of those things. So if you have any of those malices in your heart, then ask God to protect you, because there's nothing I can do or anyone else can do for your fear. Okay? So this Fairfax County isn't a problem. The police aren't the problem. The judges aren't the problem. The problem is that they had to be in this environment to give you accountability for your fuck-ups. And I'm sorry to use that word, for your mishaps, for your bad decisions. They had to come in blue lights and badges to tell you how to live your life, because you were oppressive, you were tyrannical, and you showed injustice. Okay? So guess what? You played yourself. Okay? So all the times you were smoking weed in the back or drinking or doing those things, you, instead of dealing with your emotions, thought that it was best to do these vices and use your devices and give bad advices and and use that to render somebody else helpless. Anyone who knows me knows that I didn't only give you sincere advice. I gave you a home to stay in. I gave you a room. I came pulled up on you in any vehicle I could with no license, no registration, no nothing. I came to you quickly and swiftly with no one with me besides everyone with me. Now, if you don't know who everyone is, Angel Gabriel, neighbor. Angel Michael, provided rain. Angels everywhere. Spirits everywhere. God everywhere. That's who I pulled up with. So what I want you to know is that you are all in my heart. Not anyone who I've passed by, who I've interacted with, who I've seen in any of my environments have I not documented you, labeled you, tagged you, and have asked God to favor you. I have not met one loser in my life. I have not met one bad person in my life. I have not met somebody who I would think wrong or negatively about in my life. So if you know me, just know I always will speak highly of you. And if you spoke slanderous, backbiting, tyrannical, anything, I forgive you. And I'm sorry to roll my eyes like that, but it's kind of early. Is I forgive you. Like that's it. Like it's done. We don't even talk about it. It's shit done. Like I will forgive you 100 times over. Even if you did it 200 times, I will forgive you 300 times. Like you have no qualms with me. There's no hardship. There's no I did Sherlock wrong. He's not my friend. Like I don't want. He doesn't want me. And it's like no, I want you. I do. I want you. I want you near me. I want you far from me. I want you doing things with me. I want you around me. Like don't ever think that you're by yourself ever, no matter what the situation is. But what I need you guys to know is that it's time to wake up. It truly is, because I've been awake my whole long time by myself, and you guys are still sleeping. So don't let me come to your house, spend time with your mom, your dad, your brothers and sisters, and then they're no longer here when you get back home. Don't let me be the reason why you're by yourself. Don't let me be the reason why it's hard for you to do things that you normally were able to do because it's a little bit more challenging. So this video is just to let you know on 11, on 12, 22, 21 that everything that I've done prior to this moment, everything I've done prior to Christopher Columbus Day this year, I've done it for the devil. Now, that's going to be alarming to most because they're going to be like, he signed his soul to the devil. I knew the whole time he was a devil. He was acting like this way, blah, 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 blah. No, the devil, unfortunately, is unable to do blessings because of the way his social construct is. He thinks that he has a role to play, which is misleading and misguiding human beings, which, is his niche. He's the oldest person on earth, and he's been here for a long time, and he'll be here until the last hour. But I've given all my deeds in his honor. And all my sins that I'll be doing from here on out will be going to the one who can't sin and the one who's been giving us all these revelations, who's been coming down with the swiftness and the quickness, and his name is Gabriel. So there's two balances to my neighbors. On my right, there's the devil. On my left, there's Angel Gabriel. And together, the leader of the jinn and the leader of the angels will meet the leader of men and will coexist in a habitat called the highest of heavens. So if you ever know me, just know that there's not one person that you know that I don't know. Now, they might know me for a whole different reason than they know you, but I'm known everywhere in this area. And this place right here is Great Falls. I've actually been in this location screaming out, So I just want to take this opportunity just to give thanks and praise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give me the opportunity to give thanks and to give praise to him and only him. To anybody who watches this video, may God bless you for watching it to this point. It's the longest video that I've ever made. To anybody who has subscribed or anyone who has done this, don't do it. Don't subscribe, don't follow, don't add me, don't do anything, just look at it. It's all public. I don't want any companions, I don't want any friends, I don't want any of that, I don't want any inspiration, I don't want anybody to feel influenced, I don't want any of that. I just want you to see that at the end of the day, that God even came to social media and let his slave be on everything. So, let me give you where I am on social medias, which is everywhere. It is at the house of slavery, and it's all one word. Okay? So, the slave of Allah is here. He's roaming. He's actually in Lawrence, Virginia right now, just relaxing. So, I want you guys to know, may God continue to favor you. On this holiday season, I hope that you're truly with those who love you, not just love you for the sake of this world, but love you for the sake of the Lord. And I hope that at the end of the day, you realize that the world war love that's coming, there's going to be a lot of deaths, but there's not going to be any casualties. There's not going to be anybody who's getting buried. And the only way we can change this gratitude that we're giving to others is by giving it to our Lord and being thankful at all times. Not just one time of the year, all times, and giving thanks and praise to one, not two, not three, to one. So may God continue blessing the house of slavery. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless the United Slaves of Allah, and may the house of Hussein wherever they lay, be favored in the next life,